Today we're going to paint a cyc wall. What is a cyc wall? Well, I'll explain. The idea behind a cyc wall is to create a smooth, featureless background for a subject, whether that subject be someone talking about math or some balloon structure. Either way, you want it to be difficult to see where the walls meet each other or where the walls meet the floor. So the cyc in Cyc Wall is for Cyclorama. That is to say, this joins here at a smooth curve that obscures this. Not the pipe per se, but where the wall meets the floor. Here are some scuff marks that come from the casters on these shelves. We use these shelves for lighting, and I'll do a video on them next time talking about some of how they work, but suffice it to say that their next upgrade is going to be a bunch of casters that do not leave scuff marks like this, or at least we hope. There's some water damage here. Again, this stuff is coming from the roof. You know it's serious when I take off my Fitbit. So I had to mix the paint up because it had been sitting for a while and had really separated. I took a moment to sweep because there was a lot of debris on the floor. Little bits of balloons, so on and so forth. This is, after all, the studio of origami, where they basically fold balloons for a living. And of course, there's going to be a lot. Here I am painting the cyc wall. I am by no means a professional, so if you have any sort of advice for me, I am all ears. Just leave them in the comments below. The technique that I'm using is a sort of cross-hatching technique. So here you have it. This is the first coat. We fixed the leak in the roof, so I'm going to go ahead and paint over that little splotch at the back there. So it might not look like I finished because there's still scuff marks over here, but I sort of stopped at what I consider to be the usable area, so from there to there in a giant rectangle. It's a little difficult to see on the screen, but there is a scuff there, and it's peeking through the layer of paint I just put down. And there you have it. Looks pretty good to me. And if you walk into it, it's like you disappear. And so there you have it. Me painting a cyc wall. Yeah, I know, not the most entertaining thing in the entire world, but it needs to happen from time to time. A lot of times people think you just get this piece of equipment and then you're all set. You get this camera, you get the cyc wall, you get the lighting, whatever, and then boom, everything is done and you can just get to making all the content in the world that you want to make and it'll be all sunshine rainbow puppies. Sunshine rainbow puppies. Really doing these kinds of things requires maintenance, especially if you treat the cyc wall as poorly as we did. I didn't talk much about the actual creation of a cyc wall, but I'll save that for another video. Next time, I'm going to be putting no mark casters in place of the casters we've got right now, which are leaving plenty of marks. That's it for today. I shall bid you adieu. A single do. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. If you really like the video, come on over to our Patreon page where you can get involved and see all the cool stuff we're doing.